Hello and welcome to my channel, Becoming Bev. In today's video, I'm gonna unpack my van almost completely. If you watched my last video, you know that Larry is going to revamp my van. In my last video, he and I had a discussion about his proposals, what he thinks my van needs, and what I think that it needs after being in it full-time for more than 3 months. I'm going to include a full list of things that I have in the van, and hopefully that'll help someone who's considering van life and is wondering exactly what they need to bring and what they don't need. Hopefully I've wasted enough money on a few things so you don't have to. If there's something that I left out in my packing list that you think is a must-have for van life, please leave me a comment and I'll include that in the list as well. I talked to Larry this morning. He has a couple of things going on. First of all, he has started my build. And second of all, he started his own YouTube channel and he's interested in getting in the RV, van, box truck, SUV conversion business. Larry's located just south of Houston. His YouTube channel is called Ramblinmanconversions. I'll put a link to that in the video comments. I will also include his email address if any of you are interested in having Larry do some work for you. So here is a little clip of my monumental task of unloading the van. Okay, so this is everything out of the van. And my next step is to go through it and see what all I need and what I don't need, what I thought I would need in the beginning, and what I actually really ended up using. So here we go. Now we're gonna go through the things that I'm actually gonna keep and put back in the van. So, of course, my O-Polar fan. This is a box of ribbons and crafting things, Velcro, stuff like that. So that's going back in the van. And I actually had 2 boxes like this, and now I have it narrowed down to 1. My cleaning supplies, my fire extinguisher, trash bags, dishwashing liquid, and spices. So I'm in love with double insulated cups and mugs. I can put ice in here and I still have ice the next day. So I have 2 of these, one for myself and one for company. I have 2 of these. They're coffee cups and wine glasses, dual purpose. I have my little Buddha with the green plant. She's got to go back in. Paper plates, a cutting board, dishes for like leftovers, and this pan. I have another pan too. I'll pull that out in a minute. In this bag, I have my electric blanket, my throw pillows, and my white fuzzy comforter. It's a tub of electric cords and bungees. I have my string up lights, some clips to clip them on, and a little backup battery. These are USB lights. They're pretty good. I also have these little LED lights in here and an extra extension cord. All right, in this bin, I have my bunny hat. I bet you didn't see that come in, did you? And then I also have this little lamp. I use that for lighting, for doing my videos. My little heater that runs on a thermostat. And this is my little secret bin. This is the cover for my toilet, which is also the footstool and the guest chair. I took everything out of the van and washed it. All right, let's do this bin. I should have waited to unpack this till last. All right, I'm gonna keep that close by just in case. This is my little liquor cabinet. I'm not much of a drinker, but sometimes I have guests and maybe they want a little Bailey's or a little vodka or a Fireball or something. I have my road atlas. This is basically my kitchen setup. Of course, I have my toothbrush and my toothpaste, a little bit of oil, and then 2 spoons, 2 forks, 2 knives, and a few little things for cooking in here. This is my backpack for hiking. It's got the water bladder in it. I have these little things for non-skids for my camping table and a little hookup for my butane stove in case I want to use propane on it. Tools. This is all my laundry stuff, so bleach, laundry detergent, and dryer sheets. I have my Mr. Heater little buddy propane heater. If you've seen my videos, you know I love that thing. I have a couple of things to start campfires. Then this is kind of my cleaning. So my tire shine, my Fix-A-Flat, upholstery cleaner, fuel stabilizer for the generator, a little funnel, and in this bin is my little air compressor. This is my butane stove, which I love. It's very portable, holds a can of butane in there. I use it every day in the van. This is my flexible garden hose that I keep in a 1-gallon jug because sometimes it's wet when I put it away. Okay, so in here I have my window covers for the side windows if I need them. I don't use them very often. This is all the paperwork that I keep in the van for like the stove and the refrigerator and the air conditioner and any paperwork I might need. I could probably toss this and just look it up online, but there's a little pocket inside one of the doors. I just keep it in and I just add to it as I get new things. This is Lenny's little collection of hats. These are extra fabric from the blackout curtains. I can use those on the side windows if I need to. I really haven't needed to use those since I put the curtains across behind the cab. This is to dust off the van. More clips, just in case I need to go number 2 outside. My mallet for hammering stakes in. I keep this little clothesline strung across the back of the bed, so when I open the side doors, this clothesline is back here. It acts as a bungee to keep some things in, and I can also clip wet bathing suits and towels in there. I keep this little light in the back of the van in case I'm looking for something after dark. I also keep a little flashlight hanging up there, bug spray, a crystal for attracting good energy, my Yes Is Where the Fun Is bumper stickers that I love to give away. I use the mesh bags. They're easy to hang on a doorknob and just keep shoes and dish rags and things like that in. All right, next we have my food pantry. I have my first aid kit. I have the little porta-pack that I put in my cassette toilet so it doesn't smell like urine. These are extra screens. If I want, I can attach them around the windows and have my windows down at night. And then a couple of extra propane bottles for my little buddy heater or for my butane stove that I occasionally use propane in. Isn't it shocking that all this stuff fit in the van? Of course, I have my Brad Pitt pillow. That's going back in. My little travel companion that's so agreeable. He always wants to go where I want to go. There's never an argument and I never have to sleep alone. This is just a little toiletries bag with makeup wipes and a bath sponge. These are my shoes, my pink toolkit. This tray's going back in. I like to keep it sitting on the bed so I can keep my coffee on there or eat while I'm laying around. I think I'm gonna switch out this table. I'm not totally happy with it. It's a little camping table, but I think that I've seen some that I like better than this one, so this is questionable. A couple of bowls, I keep them wrapped up. I can't stand things that rattle, so nothing in the van rattles, and if it does, I pull over and figure out what it is and fix it. So 2 bowls, 2 plates, my bigger pan. I narrowed it down to only having 2 pans in the van, this one and the one I showed you earlier, and I think that that's gonna work well for the amount of cooking that I do. My mirror's going back in the van. That's my makeup mirror I have hanging up next to the bed. In this bag, I have more toiletries. So I have my tiny little curling iron, my little blow dryer, and a couple of hair products. This bag is my shower bag. So I put all my bathing products and my towel in here when I need to take it in to go to the shower. I keep 2 towels in the van, really thin, small ones. They don't take up a lot of room. This is a camping towel and a thin beach towel. I have another hat in the van in case I need it, keep my head warm. I guess I have a thing. I have 2 robes that I keep in the van. So this is my winter robe in this basket, and then a summer robe. My coffee funnel is going back in. My Bluetooth speaker. This is a little container of dish rags and also my spray nozzle for my shower. In this bag I have toiletries, so shampoo, conditioner, bath soap, a razor. This is a handy little backpack. It's basically like a day pack, so if I want to just bring some things like to the beach or something for the day, I pull this out, it turns into a backpack, and then it folds back up into this cute little thing. Baby wipes. In this box, this is a lot of stuff, right? It's amazing how much stuff fits in the van. And you already know I culled a bunch of things out too. So this is kind of like a junk drawer. It's got my reading glasses in there, a couple of pairs of scissors, some essential oil spray, ink pens, aspirin. This is kind of a fastener container. So it's got my glue gun, clothespins, duct tape, Gorilla Glue, and tie wraps. This container has full of lanterns, flashlight. This is my laser light canister for when I want to kick it up a notch in the van. Don't ask me what that means. I have all of my cords. So my phone charger, extra boxes, Android cords, headphones, my toothbrush charger, stuff like that. So my little cord container. Okay, this one has extra spray paint and spray glue. And this one has my extra butane canister. Sometimes I have 2 of them in there. Over here I have my camping chairs, 2 of those. My sunscreen for the front of the van, for the windshield. This is my scissor jack for changing flat tires. Hopefully I never have to use that. And my hiking boots. The only other things that I have in the van that aren't in here are obviously the mattress. I have the camping table in there and my solar panels. So I left those in the van because Larry needed to use those to get the size of the compartments just right. So after months of traveling in the van, these are the items that are going back in. These are the items that I feel like I have used in the last more than 3 months that I've been living in the van. And then also emergency items that I haven't used, but I feel like they still should be in the van. These are the things that didn't make the cut. I have an extra shoebox. I ended up having 3 cutting boards in the van somehow. I don't really need this cup that I got from the Flying Monkey Saloon in Key West. And as far as dishes go, I kept 2 of each, but I don't really need 4, so I took 2 out. I have a smaller pan than this, and I didn't end up using any of these, so they're gone. I thought this collapsible strainer would come in handy, but I never really used it. I had an abundance of dish rags and pot holders. Took a few of those out. I didn't end up using my electric bullet like I thought I would. I took a couple of rugs out of the van. More dishes. Got a heating pad in the van. I ended up buying an electric blanket, so I don't really need the heating pad anymore. Got an excess of electric cords. This is the contact paper that I bought to cover the shoebox to keep my groceries in. I'll hang on to that, but I don't need it in the van. Didn't end up using this. An extra cup. I got this immersion heater. Didn't end up using that either. Here's an extra heater, my 400 watt one that took this electric kettle out. It seemed like a good idea at the time, just heat the water up in this little flexible kettle, but it takes a long time. So I'm usually in a hurry for my coffee in the morning. So I end up just using my butane stove all the time. And I love the butane stove. I have an extra backpacking backpack. I actually have one that's more suitable for what I need than this one. An extra thick towel that took up too much room. These are the leftover parts from when I had the WeBoost cell phone signal booster installed. I had some extra non-skid. I did keep some of this in the van, but I don't need this big thing. Believe it or not, I didn't end up using my placemats. What was I thinking? A little bouquet of flowers, I decided to take those out. And this is a little jet boil. Didn't end up using that either. Basically, these are all the things that I didn't end up using in the van. I just finished going through my clothes, and this is the stock that I got rid of. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps. If you're thinking about van life and wondering what to pack and what not to pack, I hope this video helps you out. And obviously, everyone is a little bit different. Some people are gonna need different things in the van than I need, but you'll just have to get in there and do some trips and work it out and figure out what you need and what you don't need. Thank you for being here today. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. That's important to building the channel. And also, you keep watching and I'll keep posting content. Now I gotta put all this stuff away.